Close your eyes and quiet your mind. Be still. Release your thoughts, worries, and tension. Give yourself completely to a higher power. Relax, trust, and let go. Now breathe in fully and exhale with a deep sigh. And again, breathe in fully. Exhale with a deep sigh. And let go even more. Sense a deep feeling of contentment and peace in your heart. Now bring your intention or sankalpa into awareness. If you are unclear about your intention, simply see what arises in the field of awareness. If you have an intention, repeat it to yourself silently 3 times now. Now feel yourself descending down into the stillness below thoughts. Notice what is present when there are no labels, judgments, or comments from the mind. Feeling more and thinking less. Let go. And now let go even more. Make sure that you are comfortable, but try to remain awake through the practice. Remain still and yet relaxed, alert, conscious. Try to stay in touch with my voice at all times. And allow any disturbances, external or internal, to simply draw you deeper into your practice. Shift from thinking and doing to simply feeling and being. Doing nothing from here on. Simply relax. Now, follow my guidance as we begin the relaxation breath. Breathing in deeply, fill your lungs from the bottom to the top as if you were filling a water bottle. Feel the abdomen expand first, and as your breath moves into the chest, feel the abdomen go down slightly as your chest lifts up. As you breathe out, empty the lungs from the top to the bottom. Observe the chest moving down first and then the abdomen as you complete your exhalation. Let the breath be slow and steady. Stay connected to the wonderful feeling of tension releasing from the body. Feel your body relaxing and letting go naturally, easily. Allow this feeling to extend to every part of your body. Let there be no struggle with breathing. Instead, use each breath to relax more deeply. Allow the exhalation to naturally be longer than the inhale. With each breath in, fill every nerve and cell with pulsing, healing energy. With every exhalation, let go of tension. Now, breathe naturally and be still. Bring attention to the pulsing energy felt in the form of sensations throughout your body. Observe how your attention feeds the expansion of the pulsing energy field. Energy following attention. Feel how the tension in your mind and tightness in your body simply melt away. Feel the life energy that sustains the body and mind. Now allow yourself to drop to that silent space where all doing stops. Enter an effortless state of being. Now, begin to follow my guidance as we move our attention through different parts of the body. Allow your detached awareness to release the dormant healing power trapped in the meridians and the organs of the body to carry out healing from within. As I guide you from point to point, remain in the non-doing, silent awareness. Resolve to yourself to stay alert and awake. Now bring your undivided attention to the eyebrow center. The pit of your throat. The right shoulder. The elbow. Right wrist. The thumb. Your index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. And little finger. The wrist. Elbow. Shoulder. And the pit of your throat. Now the left shoulder. Elbow. Wrist. Your thumb. Index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Little finger. The wrist. The elbow. And the shoulder. Now the pit of the throat. The middle of your chest. The right side of the chest. The middle of your chest. The left side of your chest. The middle of your chest. The navel. The middle of the pubic bone. Your right hip. Knee. Ankle. Big toe. Second toe. Middle toe. fourth toe, and the little toe. The ankle, the knee, the hip, and the middle of the pubic bone. Left hip, knee, ankle, big toe, second toe, middle toe, fourth toe, and the little toe. The ankle, the knee, the hip, and the middle of the pubic bone. The navel, middle of the chest, pit of the throat, and the point between the eyebrows. Allow your attention to gather at the point between the brows. Allow non-doing presence to manifest right at the eyebrow center. Notice the stillness and the silence. Resting in this stillness, allow whatever comes into awareness to be without resistance, judgment. Let it float by like a cloud in a clear blue sky. Now bring your attention to a constricted or dense part of your body. Though you may not consciously recognize the cause of this feeling, the innate intelligence of your body knows how to resolve it. Breathe into this area. Make space for the sensations. Give them space to move. To loosen. Disperse. And dissolve. Getting lighter and lighter. The body letting go of what it no longer needs. Sense balancing and healing energy moving into this area of your body, as if drawn by a magnet. See and feel this part of your body returning to wholeness, vitality, balance, surrounded by this healing energy and light. With every breath, sense your body to be more energy than matter. More and more spacious with every breath. Until you experience the body as a pulsing, tingling field of energy. Any emotions, thoughts, or fears that may have contributed to this imbalance can now easily and effortlessly be resolved and released. See and feel your entire body healed and whole. Now bring your attention to the point between the eyebrows and drop even deeper into effortlessness. Here, there is nothing to do and nothing to achieve. You are in the domain of grace. In this domain of integration, you are a witness to all that happens, but do nothing to make it happen. All that can never be achieved through doing can happen easily and effortlessly in the non-doing presence of being. Feel safe and comfortable as you give yourself over to the power and the protection of being. Give over your fears, apprehension, and anxiety about everything that you cannot change or control. Let go of all doing. Replace it with trust and faith in your higher power. Feel yourself as time transcendent presence right now. In this space, your intentions and affirmations are actualized and fulfilled with effortless ease. Bring your intention or sankalpa back into awareness. Repeat your intention silently 3 times now. If you still do not have an intention, simply remain silent and allow Spirit to do it for you. Allow your intention to go to the deepest levels of recognition with no hesitation. Know that your highest self recognizes and honors and accepts this intention. Have faith and trust that it has been heard and is being acted upon by this power within you. There is no need for you to do anything about it. Consider it done. Now allow your entire self to respond spontaneously and effortlessly to what I say. I hold no one responsible for all that has happened in the past. I am free and clear of all that has happened in the past. I go to the source within that heals all conflicts and restores my health and peace of mind. I am at peace with myself as I am and the world as it is. Now establish yourself firmly in faith and trust to receive the grace, protection, and guidance of your highest nature. The more often you go to this source, the easier it will be to return here and the longer you will stay. Feel the presence of any family or spiritual guides surrounding you and blessing you. Accept their blessing and their grace. You are emissary of light and love. Spread it everywhere that you go and to everyone that you meet. If you have an area in your body that you feel needs healing, physical, mental, or emotional, Allow light and love to flow into this area now. Now begin to become aware of the rising and falling of your breath. Gradually, feel yourself beginning to come to the surface of awareness. Sense your body resting on the floor and the quality of the air as it touches your skin. Slowly, you can move as if waking from a restful sleep. Bend your knees and pull them close to your chest. Rock gently side to side. Take your time. When you're ready, roll to one side in a fetal position. Sense the safety, comfort, and protection of the womb of existence. Bring your intention or sankalpa into awareness one last time. Change nothing. Anytime you find yourself triggered or in reaction, you are now empowered to replace it with this intention. Gradually now begin to sit up with eyes closed. Stay with this deep inner experience. Regardless of what the conscious mind recognizes has or has not changed, know that something deep within you has shifted to connect you with your intention. Be aware of your body and bring a deep sense of peace and contentment with you as you return awareness to the body. Notice how relaxed the body is, how soft the breath, how silent the mind, and quiet the heart. Be still and be grateful. Know that you can easily return here again and again. Now you may gradually open your eyes. All right, everyone. So hopefully you're back. Maybe you're sitting in your room asleep. Thank you, Claudia. So if anyone wants to jump on and say a few words, share their experience, ask a question, we can have like a little meeting here at the end if you want. Obviously, no pressure. Thanks, Stephen. So yeah, I'd love to hear from anyone who's maybe not done this before, or even some of my students are here if you want to share your experience. Each time we do it, it will be slightly different. So I'll change it up. We'll explore different parts of the psyche, if you will. Thanks, Lion. Cool. So you can unmute if you want, unless do I have everyone muted? Are you not able to talk? Thanks. Hey, John.
Hello. Am I squeaking or am I human?
Oh, it sounds good. Sound human.
Okay. The main thing is that I noticed was I kind of it kind of naturally compares with KI, where I've felt this kind of tension and pressure to be in charge and fix things, especially when I'm practicing on another person because I'm in training. And when you asked us to look at the part of the body that needed healing, I went to a certain part of my body and there was a lack of pressure, a lack of concern about what was going to happen, what's behind this and all that kind of stuff. And it's like I can feel the need to balance this kind of practice with some KI, and it's kind of like the natural rest does that. But to me, that this was kind of stronger. It was easier for me to actually rest in this than it has been sometimes.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's a common experience. So this is one of the reasons why I wanted to share it with the KI group, is I felt that for some people, this might help them, yeah, with the rest part of it and the effortlessness part of it, which is it's weird, but like effortlessness takes practice, like letting go of our normal kind of control and effort. So it's in Zen. I remember, when I first started with Zen, there was just, I had this realization one day when meditating, was like, oh, it's completely effortless, but to get to that point, there was like a great effort to get there. So it's a real paradoxical thing of like the effort to be effortless or the practice to be effortless. So, but yeah, I think, I'm glad that this helped, because I think that's one of the things I was hoping would happen for people.
Yeah, it takes work to get there. It's kind of a real powerful truth, and most powerful truths seem to be self-contradictory.
Yes. that
So
that
thanks.
sounds right to me. You're welcome, John. Thanks so much.
Hi, Douglas.
Hey, how are you?
Well, I'm feeling, quite gooey actually.
Nice.
Yeah. Um, well, I tend to be stuck in my body a lot.
Mm.
So there was a lot of my Sankalpa was I am clear.
Mm.
There's so much chaos usually, and
Inside.
aliveness inside, yes, and goings on and energies and all of that stuff. And there was a lot of releasing, so a lot of like nervous system, like through my chin. It happens through my chin,
Mm.
as the clearings happen. And there was a lot of clearing. Beautiful. It's like Pac-Man.
So your jaw moves.
Oh yeah, there's a big tremble in my jaw,
Yeah.
which I
Wow.
think is a nervous tremor, But I like to think that it's Shakti chomping up all the traumas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the jaw is really interesting. Jaw and shoulders are really interesting because a lot of people, they grind their teeth, things like that. And then same with shoulders. A lot of people hold tension here. And it's just that animal part of ourselves, right? It's if we were animals and we were, I'm gonna bite you, and the same here, it's the sort of claw action. So, it's just the body is an animal. It's still an animal. So when it releases that energy, sure, it's going to come out through the jaw, it's going to come out through the shoulders and other
Facial
areas.
expressions too, like animal faces and things. So this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
really cool.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. So
Yeah.
hopefully we keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for sharing. Anyone else? Marta, Talia, Bhavani.
I felt like it was very hypnotic. It was very deep and hypnotic. And so I don't know if that was the intention, to be like in a hypnotic state, but it was really good. Like I felt like I switched into that state right before you said breathe like a water bottle. I felt the switch, the shift.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to
Yes.
that place a lot. Like I did that during my lunch break today. But it was different, and it was very deep and super relaxing. So it was awesome. Thank you.
Great. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, well, people go to the hypnagogic state in these practices for sure. So that you recognize that shift when you went there. So that's awesome. And, in that state, a lot of things can happen. A lot of things can shift. So that's why I'm hoping for people doing inquiry, some things that maybe would take more time, or you'd be, kind of working with different energies and different things, that in that kind of spaciousness, it's almost like anything can rearrange anywhere else it needs to be. So that's my sense of it, that it's when we're that relaxed and that open, then things that might take a lot of time as they kind of work their way through little channels, if we are just really spacious, it's like whoosh, things can completely rearrange as necessary.
Yeah, and that's amazing. It's like letting source do the work. And that's been a struggle for me with the KI, is that I can get into this really relaxed state, but it's almost like pulling myself out of it to do the mental work. It's almost like I want to say the thing and just let it go and like let it ride, versus like almost like thinking through it. I would prefer to like let it happen. So it was like it was a great take on that. So I really appreciate it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, Martha says, I'm in bed recovering from COVID, so I don't have
Oh.
immunity. Okay, that's okay. No problem. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. No, yeah, if you come back, usually that means you weren't asleep. So it's kind of a funny thing where, you might not remember any of it. But when I say come back, like, how could you come back if you were really asleep, right? You just keep snoring. And that happens. That happens in class. So maybe Natalia's asleep right now. We haven't heard from her.
No.
Just hiding. All right.
It's
Fair
fine
enough.
because thank you so much, because I woke up just spontaneously just at the point when you just started to do the meditation. So and it's already 3 a.m. here, so it's very beautiful. And for me it was too short.
Well, we'll do longer ones, and we'll also do more advanced techniques in the future.
Cool.
So this was kind of like a groundwork, basic.
Yeah.
Still can be super powerful, but we'll do some other ones. I also have a kids yoga nidra, which is really fun because sometimes our traumas are from childhood, and sometimes when we get playful like that, it actually helps us access a deeper state. So we'll play around in coming weeks and months. So I hope you all join me again, and tell your friends to come join next time, because we could have a lot of people on here and have fun with it. So unless there's any other questions or feedback for me, I guess we'll call it quits. And I'll hope to see you right now. Sunday nights and Monday nights are looking like my most consistent ones, but sometimes possibly on a Wednesday or even on a Friday or a Saturday. If I don't have a lot going on, I might just, make a meeting or something. And if there's something else you'd like to go over, I'm really well versed in yogic techniques. So pranayams, postures, breathing techniques, meditation techniques, stuff like that. So anything you're interested in, send me ideas. And if I think it's relevant, I think other people would get something from it, we can do that. Okay. Thank you all for taking the time to join me and share your experience. See you next time.